everybody, welcome again to a wonderful show, The Casual Report. I'm your host JT, and joining me today is Daniel Z. Manuel. How are we, Dan, sir? Are you okay today?
I'm good. I am good.
What have you been up to, sir? You've been chilling?
Been at work, done a bit of gaming over the weekend.
Oh, mate, what have you been playing?
So obviously did a bit of Smash.
Obviously.
Got smashed.
Oh,
Every
obviously.
time by NS and Jam and you.
Mainly NS, where was, are you okay?
Are you okay? And I did Conker's Bad Fur Day on Friday.
Did you finish that, have you?
Nope, not yet. I just got past the best boss known to man.
It are the great mighty Pooh. That one.
No, that's the one.
That is the one.
I know exactly what you guys are
You've
talking
no
about.
idea, mate. You need to sort your fucking life out. You know what I'm saying? That other voice you heard is our resident Rocket League expert. Jam is in the house. Jam, how are we today?
Good.
What have you been up to, sir? You've been chilling?
Working, playing games, usual.
I know you've been playing Rocket League. What else have you been playing?
Busted out my PS3 yesterday.
Did you now?
Yeah, I played first iteration of Rocket League.
Super Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cards, is that right?
I did.
Is that right?
It's so awkward. It's not. It's just weird to play after playing Rocket League for so long. And obviously, I had to have a bash on Scott Pilgrim while I was there because that's why I actually got it out for. I thought I had the full game, but it turns out it was a trial.
Fuming.
How
does that hold up?
But it's still great. That can be re-released now.
Are you excited for the potential, fingers crossed, re-release or whatever they want to call it?
Yeah.
Are you buzzing for that?
I would be. I'm buzzing. Day one on that.
Oh yeah, nice one, mate. What else have you been playing? Just them two and
that and Smash, obviously. Smash,
any more elite characters in the making?
Shut up.
Sir?
No, well, yeah, nearly.
Go on, mate. Elaborate.
Nearly got Jigglypuff into Elite Smash.
Did you now?
Probably maybe 1 game, 2 games maximum away. And then got to that game 1 or 2 games away and got a connection that was just awfully laggy. Like you couldn't do anything. It was so slow. In the end, it's like I lost. Fair enough. Whatever. It was a laggy game. All right, that's 1 game.
Yeah.
I lost about 700,000 from it, which pissed me off because it takes like 4 games to win that.
Human.
Then I backed out to go back in to get the same guy again.
Did you beat him that time? Oh. Fuming.
The same thing for the 3rd time. Got that same guy again.
Are you livid?
Yeah. I went from 7 million to 4.8.
Realise, Jam.
Sharp.
World's smallest violin playing just for you, mate.
Now I've got to win like 58,000 games to get back to 7. GSP is shite.
I know it's shite.
The worst ranking system in the world.
Listen to me. I'll talk to you about GSP for a second. I'm gonna lay it down straight for you. The part that's so annoying is because there's a small cream of people on the top, and that's it. There's no build up to it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? That annoys me. Like I was thinking about it, so you could have there's so much potential there for potential ranking. So you could have mushroom, then star, then flower, then etc. It annoys me.
It's a measure of consistency. That's what it is. It's not a skill ranking thing. So I suppose it is somewhat, but it's a measure of consistency. That's all it is.
It is, mate. It is. That's what I've been doing.
It's what everyone wants.
No one wanted that.
I mean, everyone, but you want elite, especially your main.
Oh yeah. There's still a few characters. I know they got Pokemon Trainer into Elite. Same as you, 1 game away. But I didn't get a laggy person. I just got beat fair and square. And then my head went then.
It was actually against Pokemon Trainer that I had them laggy games.
Fuming, mate.
Probably you.
If it was me, you'd know about it. So I'd be like, oh really? That's what I've been doing.
What have you been doing?
Carried on my near stream on Sunday. Had a good time. Started Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Oh mate.
How was the foliage?
Thank you for the subscription, Jam. Plugging the channel that you're part of. Appreciate it very much. Thank him. There you go. Buzzing. Foliage is tremendous.
Hang on. I just got a hyper cheese emote. What the fuck?
I didn't do that.
No, I think it's one of the Twitch things.
I didn't do that.
That's excellent.
That is tremendous.
Hyper cheese. It must know.
What a hyper reveal, mate. What? Dan sent you that. What a legend.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Right, yeah, very good. So foliage is excellent. The combat, surprisingly, is very clean, mate. Very, very clean.
Yeah, I've heard. I've seen it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look smooth.
When you're watching it, I'm like, I'm not sure about this, lads. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't gelling with us, and when we watched that state of play, we was like, I mean, it looks nice, but then, yeah, it's very, very satisfying. And also side missions and side quests aren't just go and get me this fucking stick. It's like, I'm fucked here, come and help me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then it adds depth to the game and to the story, which I think I quite like. And it's not just like, you get an extra bit of experience. You get like gear, loot, whatever you want to fucking call it. So you get like a nice bit of armor, you get a nice sword, you get a nice whatever. I'm only maybe 5 hours in, but so far so good, mate. And thinking away from games for a second. Finish Hunters.
You say you're 5 hours in?
5 or 6, yeah. Maybe less than 10, I'd say.
Yeah.
Finish Hunters.
Yeah.
Buzzed off it, mate. Doesn't hold. It loses its momentum about halfway through, 2/3 of the way through. Loses its momentum, and I'm not.
That's not so bad as long as you didn't get there at the beginning.
No. It's
Why do you want to?
Episode 5 to 7ish. I was like, right, come on, and I'm not. I don't think I'm too hot on the twist at the end, although I get it. And mate, it's so good though. It's a great show. Just go and watch it. It's like Wolfenstein the show, kind of, but it's funny.
I will be catching it soon.
It can be a bit too artsy fartsy for its own good. But I can't. It's the way it portrays Jews, and it's a bit too artsy fartsy for its own good. Very well done. And
Al Pacino, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Al Pacino was fucking fantastic, mate. And there was about halfway through, I was like, are they going to? And it turns out the very last shot they did. I'm not going to spoil that, but I was like, okay, I'm in. Season 2, let's go. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. Should we get on with the show, lads?
Quick one.
Go on.
So last week I said I was watching Catfish.
Yeah.
Last night I watched the Katy Perry one.
Well, it's funny, isn't it?
It was funny because he met the person that was being Katy Perry. He's like, no, this isn't her. This is who I've been speaking to. Like, you have. No. She got one thing wrong out of the questions I asked her. It's like...
Can I also ask you a question?
Yeah,
Jack.
You may.
So if you had a blank canvas of a game and it had great foliage, what score would you give it?
10.
Honestly,
no
foliage meter, mate. We need to
yeah. When we start looking at from this point forward, when we start looking at games, it's going to be how good's the foliage. If the foliage is rubbish, I don't want it, mate. Speaking of games with good foliage, let's get on with the show. Video game come out today, gentlemen. Don't know if you've been playing it. Jam, you downloaded it, I think.
I've downloaded it overnight, by the way.
Overnight. How big is the file?
The 91 gig.
91 of the Queen's English gigabytes.
And you know it gets bigger.
Oh, mate.
If you're really into it.
I know, mate. Daniel, do you know what we're talking about?
I do. I think everybody does.
Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, on the old Metacritic, it's sitting at a sweet 93, mate. Which begs me the question: 36 positive reviews, you know, not quite The Last of Us is 100 and however many that's got. But I have a question. Jam.
Yeah.
Would you have bought this game if it wasn't for Game Pass?
No.
Daniel. Same question.
No.
Same. However,
I've got. Sorry, Karen.
Oh, go on.
So my theory is like I went into obviously with the SOS guys yesterday. I was with Renzo and Sky.
Really?
Sky, by the way, can fly planes in real life.
Legit?
Yeah, legit. He's showing us videos on YouTube.
Like big jets or like little
biplanes and stuff like that.
So
he knows how to fly, so he plays Flight Simulator.
Of course he does.
And I went in there and they were talking about it. Sky's downloaded it, Renzo's downloading it. I thought, okay, I'll download it for a laugh.
For a laugh.
But then it occurred to me that I'm getting a flight stick soon anyway.
Are you?
For quadrants.
Yes.
Oh shit, you are. Yeah.
So I thought it's on Game Pass. Why not? It'd be something else I can mess around with. But Sky was saying that it's mental. The things people do in it.
Oh yeah.
Like you think you can fly from London to New York and it's actual flight time of 8 hours and stuff. You can sit there and stare at clouds and whatnot. But people run their own virtual airlines. And like, so Sky was saying that, let's say a flight was taken off, an EasyJet flight was taken off from, I don't know, London to go to, I don't know, Alicante. They would do the same they would look at the boards and real life flight paths and flight directories and everything and copy it in the game. And not only that, there's apparently it's called VAT mode or something like that, Sky was trying to say. So you would have actual traffic control people in game,
right,
at an airport, and they would control your flights going in and out. They would allow people to land and allow people to take off, but they have to give you clearance and stuff like that. It's mental, the stuff that people do in it. I had no idea. I thought it was just a game about flying planes in reality, but they go the whole shebang.
Never ceases to amaze me how deep Flight Simulator is ever.
It's crazy.
Do you know what I mean?
So it's kind of piqued my interest at that. Obviously, I won't get in that deep.
But you can have easy mode where you just push a button in it and it just does it for you. I think that's the extent of easy mode, and then it can get, like you say, really intricate. Excuse me.
But apparently this one, I don't know how true this is. Sky was saying the Earth is accurate within 30 centimeters. As in, like, if you fly over where we live, the roads will be there, all of them.
Yeah, I've heard that. I think is it.
But the only difference might be in, like, your house might be a different shape, size, color.
Right.
But he said your road will be there, your street will be there if you fly over it. I'm like, I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does it use like Google Maps satellite mapping? Is that what it uses? I think it does. I'll take an L. Like I say, I'll always take an L, but I think that's what it does.
That like just that feat alone of someone making that game and having that, like, being that accurate, I'd like to just appreciate it. So I'm going to play it.
Yeah, I'm going to. You're tempting me a bit now, Daniel. Are you tempted, mate?
Yeah, I actually am.
Dan's talking up.
If that's the case, I might give it a try. Maybe on the easy mode, but you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not about. I can't fit a flight stick here. I don't know where to put it, but you know what I mean. Just sorted, mate.
Just get a driving wheel.
Yeah. To be fair,
NS is here.
Yeah.
Good morning,
NS is here. Good afternoon. How are we today, gentlemen? Into the news. There's been a new character announced for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now,
this is the best character I think has been announced for it.
I'm surprised. Spoiler: it's not Goku. Thank God.
Not a different version of Goku.
Do you guys play this game, or is it just me?
I've not played in a long time.
I jump in and out of it. Danny, you Dragon Ball Z
fan? I'm not very
good at it. No, I've not played it. I haven't played Dragon Ball's game since Tenkaichi.
Bloody hell. Dragon Ball FighterZ is
the best
fucking tremendous in every way.
Well, this one's probably the best one.
This one is probably the best one. Master Roshi's in the house, guys.
Yeah, Master Roshi's sick. One thing I think that they missed out on this one.
What?
But I can see why they did, because they're making so much money with the different variants of Goku. Is like, it's just sick going Super Saiyan whilst you're fighting.
Oh yeah.
Like Budokai, you could go up to 1, 2, 3, and 4.
That was part of the.
Here it's like you just got to choose your Super Saiyan God or the pink one. Oh no. Okay, I'm lost now. Master Roshi.
The pink one's Goku Black. It's not actually Goku.
Yeah, I know.
Master Roshi. Yeah, excellent addition to it's already a fantastic game. Are you tempted to go back in, or are you out now, Jam? Are you just
I'm not out. No, I'm never out in fighting games. I'll always pick them up.
Yeah.
Like I say, they're the games you can pick up playing.
I mean, but you know, it's a strange fighting game when I do better online than yourself, Jam. Do you know what I mean?
You do much better online than that.
I've nearly got all the achievements on Steam on this game. I think I'm about 2 off. I'm not sure which ones I need. But yes,
wow.
Great choice. Is there any characters that are not in the game which that may go, actually, I want to go back in and play it? Or are you out of the ecosystem or what?
make me want to play it.
Was there anyone that got Dragon Ball Z? Oh,
Android.
okay.
What's it? Android 17 is not in it yet.
I think so.
See?
Yeah.
I know there's like a partner for 18. Hey, Steph.
Yeah. Not Android. I'll do a show. All right. No, no.
Jack's complaining at you.
I'm not
He
complaining.
said we're trying to do a show here. That's what he said.
I'll move. I'm going.
It's fine. It's fine. Android 17 isn't it? It's in 5/2, I think.
Okay, fair enough. I missed that.
But it's the Dragon Ball Super one. Do you know what I mean?
But,
if you look at the screen in a second.
What's his face?
Ominous. This
Oh, Dr.
Jero.
Dr. Zero, yeah.
Yeah, see, Jam. This.
Or Android 615 or whatever he was. And Android 14.
You don't know, do you? Just
That's
saying Android
the-
numbers, mate.
That's the one with the white face. Pretty sure. He looked like a
that's
big
19, right?
Maybe.
19, that is, because that is my favourite
He
moment.
looked like an oversized chaosu.
Yeah, and that's 19. That's my favourite moment in probably the series when Vegeta fucking ruins him.
Yeah.
This fucking mint, and he's like, straight out of the factory with no warranty and already broken. It's like, yes, Vegeta, come on, mate. Vegeta's best character in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Unpopular opinion, Thursday, by the way. Remind me on. Dan,
Yes.
you tempted by this game, or are you're not bothered?
No, I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered. You should be bothered. It's fucking marvellous, mate.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Jam, speaking of Game Pass,
He's Game Pass.
there's some coming soon games, mate.
Oh, I'm not.
You only
not-
you've not looked at this. There's some good stuff here, mate.
Downloaded 2 games yesterday.
Yeah, this comes
One of them
from.
was Flight Simulator. One
Yeah.
was Final Fantasy 9.
Nice. I got 5/9 and 7. What fucking loads of shit on here. Doesn't matter. Dan, you've got a Game Pass, right?
Yep.
Yes, lad. Have you seen these games?
Wow, that's already on it.
Yeah, I mean.
Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 7. If you've not played it, go and
No,
play it,
that's
please. Thank you.
that's. Do you know something that's really annoyed me because
You've just bought it, right?
I bought it not long ago, and
Daniel,
yeah, it's
mate.
come to Game Pass.
Steven. Yeah, Wasteland Freezer, Darksiders Genesis, Crusader Kings 3, Crossing Souls, Flight Simulator, like Jam says, Double Kick Heroes, Tell Me Why, Spiritfarer, which was at the Nintendo Indie thing, I believe.
Was that
Hypnospace was as well, to be fair. New Super Lucky's Tale, Don't Starve, and Battletoads all coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soonish.
All
Some
out.
sooner than others,
Yeah.
apparently.
Resident Evil 7's out September 3rd. That's the last one that's going to be released. All the rest are out next week or today.
I might
or...
play that again on PC.
Yeah, I'm going to play it on PC. It's fucking marvelous game. Now, gentlemen, Darksiders Genesis, I'm all over. Battletoads, I'm all over, mate. Is there anything apart from obviously Flight Simulator for Jam? Daniel, are you jumping into any of these games, or are you?
I would look at Super Lucky's Tale because I'm always up for a good platform.
mate.
Tell Me Why seems interesting because it's done by the same guys who did Life is Strange, isn't it?
Jam's favourite game.
Yeah, it's one of those games that I like narrative-based stuff, so that might be interesting.
Definitely.
And then, as you say, maybe Flight Simulator, possibly.
I'm in Battletoads and Darksiders and New Super Lucky's Tale. Jam.
I think Battletoads will be a casual Friday.
Yeah, I don't think
definitely.
I don't think it's online co-op, but definitely give it a go somehow. James. Same question.
What?
What is there anything there that we should go on then?
Battletoads, Flight Sim, Resident Evil.
So, yeah, not bad for £1. For those out the loop, Jam just went back into Game Pass for £1 yesterday.
Yeah, £1.
$1.
You're lucky boy.
Mate,
$1, and then it's $3.99 afterwards. I ain't complaining at that.
No way.
$3.99?
A PC one in.
I don't need the ultimate one. I don't have an Xbox.
Oh, right, yeah, fair point.
Gentlemen, enough about Game Pass. Speaking of Game Pass, would you want to see it on the Switch or not? If it's at all possible, I don't think it would be possible, but
Technically, we've kind of got one.
yeah. But would you, if Microsoft and Nintendo like, yeah, lads, you can use the cloud to play your games through Game
Oh,
Pass?
you need Xbox Game Pass on the Switch.
Yeah. would that be possible? Would that be something you want to see, or would you want to see the slight competition between the two? Or
yeah, I don't want to see them merge.
I think that anybody who would say that would probably just stop it in a heartbeat because of that fair play rule. You know, the anti-competitions board or whatever it is.
I know
It's not really competition, then, is it?
Yeah, I like the fact that we've got Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't want that to change.
I'd be all over it, though, to be fair.
I'm not saying it'd be a bad idea. I just like the competitiveness.
Yeah. It's like when the phone. Were 3 going to buy O2? Was it the other way around?
3 were going to buy O2.
But the thing Dan was on about was like, nope.
Back on the table now.
Is it back on the table?
Well, no. It's possible. It's blocked by the EU.
Oh, okay. Oh, was it?
Because
right.
Because we'd only have then 3 major networks in the UK, so then competition would be less, meaning they could charge more.
Charge what they want, like in America with the internet.
We're not in the EU anymore.
Yeah.
So
US people.
If whatever way round, if O2, 3, Vodafone want to buy out whoever, then it's not blocked by them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could probably technically actually get Game Pass on a Switch, but you'd have to turn it to Android.
It'd be xCloud though, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I meant.
It would be by xCloud.
Yeah,
you're not going to get
Game Pass via xCloud is what I meant. Cheers for that, Cham. I'd be all over it because, like I said, I'd just like to play my games wherever the fuck I want to play them.
On the toilet, you mean?
On the toilet, in the car, at camp, whatever. I want to play them.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for about having my new tablet. Is me and Steph are going
my new phone.
Second week in September.
Ask me my new phone.
Your new phone.
All's in. Let's go. Yeah, speaking of the Switch, gentlemen, moving on. There was a Indie World presentation that just happened this afternoon. We got my reaction on the old YouTube. I'll put a card somewhere. I'm probably going to forget. If you're watching on YouTube, gentlemen, did you see this, or have you seen the list? Or
I managed to watch along with you the whole thing.
Dan, did you see any? Mate?
I saw the latter half, the one that looked like Ori. I think that was when I jumped in and. I wasn't overly blown.
Not good, to be fair. It was blatantly inspired by Ori, but it looked really good. Well, we're just going to do a quick run through. Nibellion over on Twitter has got this little rundown.
I think he's got everything he has.
Yeah, he's a fucking legend, mate. This should be called the Nibellion Report, mate, because you know what I mean. But anyway,
we'd have to sanction him though for using that name.
Yeah, man. Show started. I was buzzing. Was I not buzzing, gentlemen?
You were, oh yeah, Hades
coming to the Switch. I was kind of hoping it would have been out today, but it's coming out
you'd have skipped this and then played that instead.
No, because I kind of liked playing it throughout the early access. It is releasing as they go out of early access on PC, which is why it's not out today.
Wait, is it? It's still in early access on PC.
As far that's what they said in their Discord earlier today.
So take it full 2020 is like version 1.
Yeah, so that's what because that trailer they showed is the version 1 trailer.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, moving on. Then Hypnospace Outlaw, whatever that was. Did you see this?
Yeah, it looks awful.
Looks like a weird game. Looks like a rubbish version of Emily is Away, but we'll see. See how well it does. I
thought that as soon as I saw it.
Spiritfarer, which this is the game I was on about with when
that's on the Xbox.
Yeah, I'm downloading an Xbox as we speak, mate. Garden Story, we play Grape, I think. I don't understand that game. Do you understand that game? Animal Crossing for Grapes, I'm not sure. Grape Crossing.
The one thing I will say is that Hypnospace Outlaws on Game Pass on PC as well.
Yes, sorry, yeah, it is, yeah. Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero made NS a very, very happy man.
Below Zero, what does that mean?
Make it like
freezing, man. It's fresh. Which made him so happy.
Yeah, he's buzzing.
He was buzzing. My stream started freezing on when I was watching it. And
I didn't even see
NS's messages come out like, yes!
It's not even a new version, it's just the same game.
Is Below Zero out on PC or elsewhere? Or is it?
Is this the first time it's coming to Switch? Sorry,
I believe it is,
yes.
yeah.
Or is it already there?
No, it's not there.
Yeah, Takeshi and Hiroshi out later today. This was some side-scrolling fantasy RPG weird. The animation looked cool, but I had no idea what it was.
Yeah,
it looked really cool.
I like the animation.
Raji, an ancient epic.
That looks cool.
Fucking mint, by the way.
That looks really good. The Raji.
Is it Hindi mythology game? Is it Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
Ancient India.
Yeah, I'm all in, mate.
I love the art style.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Art style. Bear and breakfast. I don't know what this was.
No, I no idea.
I think you run a bed and breakfast as a bear. But anyway,
Looks like menu
get
simulator
me
to
in,
me.
mate. You love menu simulators. This game coming to the DS as well, as Jam
The
said in the chat.
3DS guy game.
Short hike. You play as a bird. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. This mate. Card shark. Did you see this, Dan?
Yeah, that was weird.
I didn't.
Cool.
This looked really cool. And the guy was doing card tricks. The developer bloke was doing card tricks. Very cool. Next year, buzzing. Torchlight 3. I didn't call it. I said I recognise it. So
You recognise
yeah,
it?
I'm buzzing. Have you played Torchlight games?
Never.
Nope.
Ask me if I have.
Have you?
No. But looks alright, to be fair. Manifold Gardens looks like a head all ache. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
No. I mean, it
Looks like an
interesting.
MC Escher painting.
Yeah.
Draw.
Evergate. This is the Ori game. Dan, you were on about earlier.
The one where the discussion just put me to sleep.
Yeah. But to be fair, it looked kind of interesting. And there was a few more in the montage. And of course, the one more thing was multiplayer coming to the Uncharted Goose game.
Goose Too Furious.
Nibbles
Oh, physical edition though.
Physical edition for that, and that's coming in September. Pretty strong show. Missing a few beats for me. I was kind of hoping we'd see some Hollow Knight Silk Song, some Axiom Verge 2.
Yeah, where was Axiom Verge? I was looking forward to that.
Were you actually looking forward to it?
Yeah.
No, you weren't, Trush.
Yes.
I was missing Emily Away 3.
Emily is away. Yeah. What do you guys think? Was it a good show or?
What I saw of it, I didn't see much, so I can't comment. But
I like being surprised by new things.
Yeah.
That Raji thing stood out most to me.
And obviously Hades. I mean, just get me in.
Yeah, no, even the Raji looked better than Hades.
No, it didn't. No, I'm buzzing now.
It just looked really cool.
Yeah, the indie showcases are kind of strange because there's always that niche. I mean, there's always mixed reactions throughout the show as opposed to big pops here and there, which always fascinates me. Gentlemen, Nintendo will usually do these indie showcases a week prior to the Nintendo Direct, so we'll see what happens there. Also, speaking of a game that I've been playing recently, Ghost of Tsushima, it's getting, by the way, a 4-player co-op mode for free later on this year. Gentlemen, I have one question about this. What the fuck? Where's this come from?
I'm sure they had it in the works at the beginning.
Definitely did, mate. I mean, what? Like, is this gonna...
cool?
Go on, John.
You're playing the story. Would that pass as multiplayer? Like, could you have multiple people helping you out in the story?
Listen to me. If you'd have
I'd
told
have taken
me,
that
if you'd have told me,
whole story.
if you'd have just said it, like co-op coming to Ghost, I was like, absolutely not a chance. Watching this trailer, it's not actually part of the story. I think it's extra bits which you don't play as Jin. You play as
It's not PvP though, is it?
No, it's PvE. It's
That's better.
You can pick your rank, not rank.
Difficulty.
Oh, no. Like you can pick a hunter,
Scenario.
ronin, samurai, or an assassin.
Oh, class.
And you play class. Thank you, bloody hell. And you can class, mate.
Class.
It is. Wait there. I've read it somewhere. Sorry, it differs from 2-player to 4-player. Give me 2 seconds. Each player chooses character class. Blah blah blah. Play a series of co-op story missions that escalate in difficulty. Jam. That's 2 players, and I think 4 players is horde mode kind of thing. Go on, Jam. Sorry.
If that, I completely understand going fully single player, like for initial, especially for a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them do that. Like you Uncharted, Last of Us, Horizon, they're all like single player. They concentrate more, and they seem to have a hell of a lot more success just being single player games, and then that multiplayer is kind of the second thought. But in this case, like I do want to play Ghost of Tsushima.
It's very good.
If you have a multiplayer playthrough, like so that'd be more incentive for me to buy it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as far as I can tell, with this, it is extra bits, it's side bits and extra bits.
I
It's
understand
not.
that,
I couldn't just start the game and you just jump in with me like Streets of Rage. You know what I mean? It's like Dan.
Yes.
Interested or not?
I'm interested in the game. I would wait until it's come down in price a little bit, but now that that's come out, I don't think it will.
Not for a while, at least.
Yeah,
But especially when next gen one comes out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it is set to release this fall, which is about the time the PS5 comes out, which would probably give you more of a, play this game. It's got multiplayer now on your PS5.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a new incentive to play. As far as I can tell, while I'm playing the game, I think I know who these characters are. These characters are mentioned throughout the story.
And you can take control of them in multiplayer.
I'm guessing at that though.
Cool.
Do you know what I'm saying, gentlemen? You know what I'm saying, and it's based on Japanese mythology, so I'm all in anyway. So
yeah.
But yes, I'm. Question: would you want to see more of this from Sony? Like, add a free Last of Us 2 multiplayer mode, add a free Horizon multiplayer mode, add a free blah 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 yada yada yada.
They've added another modes to Last of Us now, haven't they?
Yes.
Permadeath mode and something else.
Higher difficulty, I think.
Extra high difficulty. Like imagine people that complete that respect.
Oh yeah, man. Permadeath on ground. Is it grounded?
Oh, grounded. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Would you want to see that from Sony from other games, or is this just like a one-off, which is nice for now? Or
I mean, it depends. If I would never say no to it. Like Uncharted, when it came out, obviously everyone buys it for single player. Uncharted 4's multiplayer is actually pretty fun.
And Last of Us, people really like Last of Us multiplayer.
That was pretty fun. I'm glad it wasn't a main focus.
No.
I'd rather them not bring out a multiplayer one as like a main focus at all.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Daniel, sorry, go on, John.
Yeah, sorry. Things like Ghost of Tsushima, I think it would be good multiplayer story.
Yeah. Daniel, same question.
I mean, it could be quite interesting. I'm still on the fence about it. So, as I say, see how it turns out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's doing the game no harm. It's probably giving it more legs because this is about the time people have bought it day one are finishing it now. So
bringing new life into it.
Yeah, so maybe those people. So
I might have been more interested if they'd gone with more sort of like of a Dark Souls way of doing it. You know, like where you can jump in a person's game and that sort of stuff. Yeah, because that idea was great, and I really enjoyed that in Dark Souls. But as I say, it can only do it good, and essentially the game is already doing very, very well. So
yeah, definitely. I agree. Like I said, I've obviously given the game more legs. Now, with the Last of Us 2 multiplayer, which may or may not come out ever, would you want to see that as a free add-on, or would you want to see that as its own standalone game?
Free add-on.
Done.
Free add-on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it.
No, I wouldn't either. So maybe a free.
As much as I love the game, I wouldn't buy it.
You know what it's going to do? It's going to be in the Game of the Year edition.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Did we talk about that? Have I added that to the thing?
Nope.
I just thought of a story which I haven't added to the thing. 2 seconds. Moving on though, gentlemen. There was a big uproar over the weekend about Zelda. Yes, mate. Gentlemen, Amazon UK listed Skyward Sword, which is a Wii game, jam, for the Nintendo Switch.
Remember you getting that? That's one with the golden nunchuck.
One with the golden
Wiimote.
No, yeah, sorry, Wiimote, yeah.
You got that 9 years ago.
By the way, so Skyward Sword's 9 years old. Just let that sink in, mate.
Did you when you getting it for your birthday? You got it, but you couldn't open it.
I did open it. I was like, "Give me a fucking game, you gimp." But anyway, gentlemen, when was the 14th? Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to. Yeah, we didn't talk about it. Right. Yeah. So my question to you, gentlemen, is, do you buy this or not? Because
No, I probably not.
Zelda's 35th anniversary is next year. You know what I mean?
Aren't we on Mario's 35th now?
35th now. Zelda's 35th is next year. So to see, where's the picture?
What we're saying, so like, you think if we get the Mario collection this year, you think we'll see? Yeah, I think,
and
it's possible
it's
we'll
no
see
longer
some.
it's no longer on the page. The Zelda thing.
Yeah. I think it's a possibility they're doing that this year for Mario, and then this coming next year for Zelda.
Yeah, it is. Where are we now?
Isn't there a rumor of Ocarina of Time coming to Switch?
There's a rumor for everything coming to the
Majora's
Switch.
Mask.
There's a rumor for everything coming to the Switch.
I'm not saying remake. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
I would actually probably go as far as to say they might do a Zelda collection almost.
Yeah, that might work.
That would be good.
GameCube.
Yeah, so that'd be a good idea.
Because to be fair, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess have both been ported to Wii U, so that's most of the work of a collection done.
It's got to do another port.
Andy Robinson from Video Gamer brought us this, by the way.
Speaking of which, give me Twilight Princess on Switch.
Yeah,
love that game.
I'll buzz off it, I do, mate. Let me just find Wario 64's tweet with the picture on, and we can. But Jam, you're a big you're a big Zelda fan, right?
Yes, I've completed 2 Zelda games in my life, and
are?
one of them was this year.
Breath of the Wild.
Don't talk nonsense, Dan, mate.
No, that game, I look at it and it just looks like too much effort.
By the way,
You know some with that game.
It was a Link to the Past.
Oh right, okay.
it's
love
like
that
Link
game.
to the Past.
Great game.
Past.
And obviously Wind Waker is the other one I've completed.
You completed? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're right.
On the GameCube.
Which one did you prefer, Wind Waker or Link to the Past?
See, they're completely different.
Stop
So I
dodging my
can't
question
say-
and answer it. Which
I'd
one do you
probably
prefer?
Link to the Past.
Nice. Daniel,
Yes.
what's your favourite Zelda game, mate? While I'm looking for this picture.
See,
Zelda 2.
No. That's weird. We'll talk. Come back to that. Daniel, go.
I'm thinking I'd probably still go for Ocarina of Time. Love that game.
Ocarina of Time. I think mine. What's mine? I don't know. Because
I used to buzz off Majora's Mask a lot.
Yeah,
I
there it is.
did love Breath of the Wild. Did love that game
Yeah.
as well. And Twilight Princess.
I mean, there it is. 70 quid, by the way. So I don't know why it's £70, but this was the screenshot of the page, which no longer works on Amazon. But this kind of stuff happens all the time. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not.
Did that? This is going to sound really stupid. This one had motion controls.
That's
the fishing and the bow and arrow.
Motion Plus, it was called, wasn't it? When you could.
Yeah, because they come built them with the golden thing.
Did you ever see?
It worked well on the Switch.
Yeah. Did you ever see the video of Shigeru Miyamoto trying to demo the game, but the lights were getting in the way of the sensors and it wouldn't work? I felt so sorry for him because he's a legend. You know what I mean?
He is a legend.
But yeah, Zelda 2, right? Imagine a very popular game, right? An astronomically popular game for the time, 1985, 86-ish. And then the sequel comes around and everything about it's different.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's changed completely everything that made the first one successful.
Imagine it happened today. Poof, mate. Like Gears of War was a first person shooter, everyone go fucking mental. Can you imagine the oh mate.
Imagine they made a Funko Pop Gears of War, things like that.
They have made Funko Pop Gears of War.
I know.
Stop being a gimp. You need to release some more. Anyway, lo and behold, sticking with Zelda. Sorry, gentlemen, be 2 more minutes. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild 2 Collector's Edition appears on European listing as well as not Amazon. I think it's the same guys that leaked The Witcher 3 when it did. €82. So, Zelda's anniversary, it's hyping up a bit. The train's rolling,
when did we
mate.
first see the trailer? Was it Christmas last year?
No, it was last E3. Last year.
Oh, Lost Honor.
Remember?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
You said it's not a sequel. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And people think it's coming out this year, by the way. By the way,
I was about to say they do Zelda sequels on one console. They do, don't
Zero
they? 'Cause
chance
they did
it's
it.
coming
They
out
did
this
it on
year.
N64, didn't they?
Yeah. And
GameCube
You can
as
argue
well.
GameCube. Twilight Princess was on both.
Yeah, and Wind Waker as well.
Daniel,
Yes.
are you into Breath of the Wild 2, or are you not bothering?
I
need to see
definitely. No, I'm itching to have another go. I love the first one. I really enjoyed it. It was nails.
Mhm.
It was absolute nails, but it's like one of those games that you just can't put down. So yeah,
definitely.
I'd be all over a second.
Definitely, mate. When we seeing Breath of the Wild 2 next year, or
Definitely next year.
Yeah, this year.
no,
It's
not this year.
I'd even go as far as 2022.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
definitely, mate. Gentlemen, it's time. Moving on. It's time to see the game we've all been waiting to see for over a year. By the way, we've waited for this. Warner Brothers Games Montreal
Oh yeah.
teasing the new game. Oh dear! Look at this. Are we excited? There's a teaser
I'm
video.
intrigued.
It's going to be. I think they said. I'll try and find the website in a minute, but I think they was going to drop something today. I'm not sure. I guarantee they'll drop it the second I click this end stream button. Guaranteed. But yeah, they've got this video and they've got this Twitter account redacted, and it just seems to be nothing. Oh, hang on.
Redacted.
Enter. What's that say? Enter code. Somebody translate this. What's going on? I've not seen this.
Enter code
wait,
761.
Oh yeah, everything already got leaked. Where's somebody linked the website? Oh wait up. Yeah. Further instructions today. Right? Or tomorrow.
What's it?
Oh no.
Arkham Knights, whatever it is.
It's Gotham Knights, sorry.
Gotham Knights, sorry.
Yeah, which is probably the Court of Owls game, which we've all been itching to get hold of, mate. Gentlemen, WB Games are the studio which made Arkham Origins. Now, did you play Arkham Origins, either of you?
No.
Yes.
Did you? Dan, is it any good, or is it?
The core gameplay was a bit naff, because they went from being an open world game to being very linear, which at first I was like, actually this is great, but it got boring. But I must say the boss fights were absolutely immense. Like, some of the boss fights in that game were just so intense and so well done. So it had redeeming qualities. It just it missed the mark a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
would you be interested in the next Batman game, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've played all of them. I've completed all of them. So
I need to do Arkham Knight. I keep saying this. I'm never gonna go to it.
Yeah,
Guarantee it's not happening.
I'm an Arkham City.
You need to
I got
do
bored
it.
of it.
Of course
You
you
need
did.
to do it, because it's like Arkham Knight was immense. I really enjoyed it. Don't care what everybody said about it. It was great.
Yeah,
so yeah, I would be interested. In
I have further interpretations from Collider.com. Dave Trumba. I'm not sure how you say that. Sorry, Dave. Says, looks like we're in for a painfully slow ARG bit of viral marketing for whatever WB Games is rolling out this weekend at DC Fandom. That's when the game's going to get shown off this weekend at DC's festival thing.
Okay.
Today's big reveal was a simple tweet. Was this video? Enter the code, and when you enter the code, you get this and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's just going to be slow, painful. I think Cyberpunk did something like this with that was ball ache, that was, but you know, it kept the fans busy. So yeah, we'll just sit back, wait patiently for that on Saturday. I think it's going to get shown. Yeah, Saturday's reveal. Now, gentlemen, are you more interested in that or Suicide Squad?
Probably that.
Dan?
Definitely that.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
I'm not discrediting Suicide Squad,
I'm
but I know
intrigued by Suicide Squad.
these have got a good reputation already.
Are you getting mixed up?
The Batman games have got a good reputation.
Yeah. Rocksteady are the ones making Suicide Squad. Who made the...
Yeah, I know. But I mean WB games.
Okay. They made Origins.
Yeah.
You love
But
Origins.
they kind of established good Batman stuff already.
I don't think... Jam.
What? That's just a cat and your fence at the back.
He's a gimp cat. Rocksteady did the first one, City and
Yeah.
No.
So
the other way around then. Sorry.
Suicide
Yeah.
Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only game WB Montreal did was Origins.
Yeah. No, but the other way around then.
I'm intrigued. I trust Rocksteady, but I'm unsure of how it's going to work. But mate, we're buzzing. Anyway, gentlemen, another delay is Hills.
One thing, sorry.
Go on.
While we're on DC subject, was in Morrison's earlier. Mozzers, by the way.
Mozzers, yeah.
Monsters.
Didn't even know it existed. There's a Batwoman TV show.
Yeah.
No idea.
Is it Ruby
Just looked
Rose
at
one? Is that the one?
what? I thought it was animated. I looked it up, but that's
Is it
live action.
Ruby Rose one, She got red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruby Rose one.
Yeah, there's
She
a
was-
live action one.
No
I think it
idea.
was, were you not tempted to buy the DVD?
No.
Why? Were you wearing your mask?
I was wearing my mask. Yeah.
Good lad.
I always wear my mask.
I always wear mine. Fuck 'em. Anyway, moving on. There's been another delay. Deathloop, unfortunately, is being delayed to Q2 2021. I just feel about it. It basically says the time that's needed to make a game with the where are we now? Let me just have a look. Time blah blah. Yeah. So
This looks like a cool game, to be fair.
yeah, that's cool. Basically saying in order to, because they're working from home,
fair enough.
and yeah, it's the usual, like it's taken longer to polish, and with it being next gen as well. Just a heads up, really, that one, because I'm not gonna get on them. It's looking clean, mate. That game. So take all the time you need, make it good, make it right, and all that. Daniel.
Yep.
You into that game?
Yeah, I mean, love Arcane, love Dishonored, loved Prey.
I'll buzz
So-
off Dishonored, you dickhead.
Yeah, I played one more than I have to. I haven't actually completed two, but number one
I did
was
too.
immense.
Thing is into. What's his name? Jam?
Corvo?
No, the actor, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, I know what you mean, but I don't know.
Vincent D'Onofrio, I think that's his name. Jam, before you go talk about Rocket League, I'm just going to sneak in with this control one quick. Is that right, mate? You don't care, do you? Good lad. Anyway, yeah, so definitely next year, Q2. Let's go. Arcane are all over it. Anyway, gentlemen, Destructoid are here. Brett's here. I'm not going to try and butcher that last name of his. Sorry, Brett, mate. Did you guys see this?
No.
If we spoke about this last Thursday, forgive me, but I think it dropped last Friday, or at least when we went off air on Thursday, if we did. Do you know these free next gen upgrades?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So 505 Games, who are the people publishing Control, they are doing it so that in order for you to get the free next gen upgrade, you have to buy the. Excuse you, mate.
Excuse me.
Yeah. In order to get the free next gen upgrade, you have to buy the.
Oh, the Mega Edition.
Yeah, the
DLC and whatnot.
What's it called?
The expansion or whatever it was.
Control Complete Edition or whatever the fuck it's called. Now, gentlemen, is that not sleazy?
A bit. They can't say it's free if you have to buy the extra bit.
Exactly. And
It's a loophole.
It's it's bullshit, is what it is. We're talking about bullshit again. I'm not about this, lads. If that's what you want to do, fine, but don't brandish it free upgrade if you have to pay for it. And if you have to pay less than it's sat on the Epic Games Store now for $59.99. I think the super complete edition or whatever it is 30 or 40 quid. So that doesn't sit well with me either.
No,
But,
they could have just worked it different.
Yeah,
And then it would have been less controversial, I suppose.
yeah. If it was just
People
like,
said if owners of this game will get it for free.
yeah, which I'm surprised they haven't come out and said yet. But anyway, Daniel, what do you think about this, mate? This is bullshit, right?
It's a bit bullshit, to be fair. Another way of getting people hooked in and then making people pay for it. It's not. It's a nasty tactic.
It's
really.
bollocks. Yeah, because it is. If I bought this game day one, 40, 50 quid, and I bought it had a season pass in it, so that's probably about 20 quid. And if I bought it day one, I'd have to spend another 30 or 40 quid to get it on next gen, or I could have just waited and got it for 40 quid on next gen.
And had the whole lot.
The whole lot.
Yeah.
Bullshit, mate. Sort it out.
Considering a lot of companies are willing to upgrade their games for free up to the PS5,
Lots of companies. Not that we're demanding free stuff, and we appreciate it very much, but don't call it a free upgrade if it's not free. Do you know what I mean? That pisses me right off. Jam.
Oh, Rocket League.
There's some
stuff.
nonsense here in the chat, in the doc, which just give it a read, mate. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Should I just run you through
it? Yeah, you run us through it, mate. It's up on the screen now, straight from the horse's mouth.
This is more from the next update for Rocket League. So they are making moves with this update. I'm telling you now. Like that cross progression, all your inventory. They've actually made tournament mode worthy of playing now.
That's made it good.
Tournaments are tournaments. Fine, you can set up your brackets and whatnot, and then play tournaments. But that was it. There was no incentive. There was no reason other than it was good. It's good for streams, like when I do the tournaments on streams and stuff like that. But now you can enter tournaments. You win the tournament. You then go to the next ranked tournament higher up and things like that. You can progress through the tournament stages.
Right.
You win tournament credits where you can redeem them for exclusive tournament items, wheels, graphics on your car, and toppers and boosts and whatnot. But I just think it's cool. Instead of us going in, should we play ranked or should we play casual? It's now
another option now, right?
Now we can go play tournaments and see how far you can get in the tournament ranks.
Oh, cool.
So it's like a whole new ranking system.
So it's a ranking system within inside a ranking system. Jam, what are these green things here? What's this?
Green things.
Tournament credits. What are they?
Yeah, so you win a tournament. So every game you win in the tournament, you win more credits. You win a tournament, win a lot more credits.
Right.
And that's what you can spend on the in-game items. So you're not spending money now. You buy credits to if you want to redeem in the item store. But apparently that is you earn them within tournaments, and you can go into the store or tournament store. I'd imagine there'd be a different set.
I imagine there will be.
For that, and then you spend them in that store.
The baseline of any free-to-play game is having about 400 different currencies to confuse you with. So
exactly,
we'll see. Yeah,
it means I'm gonna have to get good at Rocket League.
Yeah, you are, mate. You are. We're going places in this tournament, mate. Dan, does that excite you, mate?
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, I'm way out of your two's league on Rocket League. But,
you're above Jam.
You're above Jam.
We're
not in your league, mate.
But I'm not too sure if on that screen where the credits, if the tournaments there is like 1,000 entry fee or 4,000 entry fee, or that's your reward. I'm not too sure.
My first assumption was it was a reward because it says rewards on the top thing, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
One question I'll ask is on the tournaments, do you rank up the same as you would as if you're doing ranked and casual?
I believe no, it's not. I don't think it's individual rank. I think it's team rank.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, so if let's say us three joined a tournament, it'd take our average.
Right,
and put us into
sound
relatable thing. If like me, G, and Hugh went in, they would just put us in like champ 2 because they're all champ 2.
Yeah. G's on the rank now, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I'll bring you down to level 20 then.
But that's the thing. So it's not. So if let's say we lose it doesn't take away from me being higher ranked, and it doesn't take away from you being lower ranked. Or if you win, like you would obviously come up higher because I'm higher. You would win and get the reward for winning a higher ranked match.
All right. Okay.
You're buzzing.
Interesting.
I think it balances like that. That's how it reads anyway.
Yeah, is this going live when it goes free, or is it?
Yeah, it's the summer update. Oh, well, actually, it just says summer update. It could be a scattered update. I don't know. But it'd be a big update, I think, if it all happens, which would be great. I'm buzzing for that day.
You're buzzing.
Yep.
I'm buzzing. I've missed one, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
What have you
just
missed?
a quick one. I've gone straight past it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Another thing to get annoyed about.
Yeah, this is
would annoy
weird.
me.
If I had an Oculus, right, it's about Oculus, the Oculus headset. So if I had an Oculus headset, I'd be fucking seething. Because it's, where are we? Straight from the horse's mouth. The Oculus blog. Everyone using an Oculus device for the first time will need to log in with a Facebook account. If you're an existing user and already have an Oculus account, you'll have the option to log in with Facebook and merge your Oculus and Facebook accounts. If you're an existing user and choose not to merge your accounts, you can continue using your Oculus account for 2 years. Gentlemen, I have a question.
What?
What the fuck?
It's because Facebook own Oculus,
Yeah, I know.
don't
I get it.
It's just another way for them to being able to track you.
Mm-hmm.
they? Adds to their social media footprint.
Adds to
I suppose.
bloody
It's big
Zuckerberg.
enough anyway. I hate Facebook.
I hate it.
I watch funny cat videos and use the messenger.
Do you know something? I am actually considering closing my account on Facebook because of just how bad it's getting now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say
It's not essentially. It's a whole social media thing. I don't think social media is bad. I just think it's the people on it treating it in the wrong way.
Because it's like people go, "Oh, Facebook shit." Well, it's like Facebook just sits there.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, have you ever noticed that what sort of activity it logs? Like it actually logs log it into your bank account. Like,
is it?
Yeah.
That's
If you go into the back,
phone, mate.
if you go into the back or your system settings, it'll have like a tracking thing. And me and Mary found this actually, and it will actually see when you're logging into different apps and stuff. And it's like. Yeah.
I suppose that's like there.
It's very, very
capturing information, what apps you use the most, and where can they advertise from.
Yeah.
From my phone. It's like, where the fuck's my phone?
See that? I mean, that doesn't bother me so much because I know that's something you can just turn off.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
It's sneakily turned on anyway. You don't even know it's happening. I know that.
Yeah.
It's like when you search something on Chrome on your PC, then you're on your phone 10 minutes later on Amazon. There's an advert for what there's an advert on Facebook for what you were searching on your PC for and things like that.
Yeah.
I know it isn't like getting spied on. A lot of people do think it is. It's just your preferences turned on.
Yeah.
And like your accounts are linked and things like that.
It says, I've just seen a paragraph. It says, we will take steps to allow you to keep using content you purchase, though some games and apps may no longer work. That's bollocks.
Yeah. So if you log into Facebook on like a web browser and you go to your Facebook information, there is an off Facebook activity, and then you can go on that and it'll come up with basically what you've actually been doing off of Facebook. So it's really of dodgy. As I say, if you go to your settings, settings and privacy, and then click on settings on your browser, and then go to your Facebook information, there is a off Facebook activity thing there, and then from there you'll be able to actually manage your off Facebook activity and sort of like see what they've been accessing and stuff. It's dodgy. It's really dodgy.
So settings, privacy, what?
Settings and privacy.
Sorry, guys.
Go on to your settings.
Yeah.
And then on the left tab, there is your Facebook information. Have you got that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then on there's off Facebook activity.
Oh, yeah, there is, yeah.
You click on that, and then you can actually manage your off Facebook activity, and you log in, and then
it looks at my Discord and Twitch.
Yeah, it does everything. It is dodgy as hell.
Twitch, Spotify, Discord, whatever that one is, and the one I'm not going to say here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
It is dodgy as hell.
I'm not about this, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not about this.
I've actually turned it off, so
I would just turn off.
Manage your Facebook activity, top right.
yeah.
I'll leave that there. I'm turning it off later. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. Right. Back to the show. Sorry,
Big
Joe.
Brother's here.
Sorry, everyone. Yes, this is sleep. This is just another way to keep tabs on you, basically.
Yep.
I'm not with it. I'm not about it. And it's just bollocks.
Imagine how hard it must be to disappear these days.
Yeah.
Imagine.
That guy had the right idea. It's probably an urban legend. I don't think it actually happened, but there's a guy, money guy at the car park. Yeah, sound. Yeah, £5. Yeah, for 3 hours.
Is that
yeah,
the
£5.
One Towers thing?
I'm not sure. He's like, yeah, £5. Yeah,
He never
sound.
even worked there.
He never worked there. He just disappeared, and they figured out over that 20, 30 years he was doing it, he must have made millions.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck yeah, mate, buzzing. Anyway, speaking of big corporations that hate each other.
What's that then?
Tell you what, the irony in this story is lost on a lot of people. I've got to be honest with you right now. Have you've seen this, right?
Yes. Who
Daniel,
hasn't
have
seen
you seen
it?
this? Apple stumbled into war with the gaming industry. That's not. This article's nonsense already. Right. Long story short, Apple and Google have pulled Fortnite from their iOS and Play stores respectively.
Play Store,
Have you been keeping up with this?
A bit. Well, I just know the ins and outs of it. I've not been keeping up with how far they are in the lawsuit and whatnot.
Dan, have you, mate?
I have actually.
It's
Yeah.
fucking nonsense. Yeah, right. Listen to me now. The fact that Epic Games had this trailer ready to go the second Fortnite went off that store tells you everything you need to know about the story. The fact that Epic are trying to squeeze more money. The fact that they're trying to like put it on us, like, oh, free Fortnite hashtag. I'm like, no.
Free Fortnite.
What do we get out of it? Nothing. What do they get out of it?
Millions.
Money.
Wedge, mate.
That's the thing, though. If Epic get, I mean, I suppose.
Well, it was stated that Apple made 165 million from Fortnite just off the 30% that they make on the purchases. Like,
Imagine how much Epic made.
I can't remember exactly how much Epic made, but
70% more. That's how much Epic made.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're gonna.
You know, the fact, yeah, because obviously Apple will lose money over this.
Yeah, and it's like,
and that's what's pissing them off.
I get their annoyance. I do, honestly, I get their annoyance. But like, make your own phone ecosystem and have it exclusive there.
But I saw a thing. I'm not too sure if it was related, but it was Tim Cook, obviously the CEO of Apple now, and they were saying when Steve Jobs passed away that they were worried about the state of Apple because obviously he was carrying them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, he was against a lot of the stuff they did after he died, like iPad Mini. Did not want that. It's like, why have something in between? Just have one or the other. Obviously that's gone now. Obviously he was right. Who has an iPad Mini or who wants that anymore?
I didn't even know that. I haven't heard of that word for ages. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. But it said people worried about Apple, but now they have more GDP. They're 1.95 trillion net worth, which is more than the government of like Russia and some major countries. And they're crying. I mean, I know it's a lot of money. How much they make for that 30%?
To be fair,
crying over that.
I don't think it's Apple that's crying. I think it's Epic were crying, and then Epic went against the terms and regulations, so they yanked them, and now they're crying about it. Well, and now Apple are painted to be this, or they are fucking horrible.
They're trying to turn it
company,
on their head. I know what I mean. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm just the amount of money at stake here.
Epic have grown too big for their own shoes, I think.
They're not shit like this for Rocket League.
They're not the same company that when Cliff Bleszinski was there.
All hail Cliff Bleszinski. That's why I fucking left me. No, listen to me. Epic Games.
He made a rubbish game.
Fucking do me head in. Unreal Tournament, Gears and Ang, be quiet. And Jack Rabbit's sick. This is the company that tried to create a monopoly on PC gaming by having a load of exclusives and Do you know what I mean? Trying to get people into their ecosystem, and now they're crying about someone else's. Like, you're fucking joking, right? However, the plot thickens, lads. There's a trailer. I'm not going to show it all, but I'm just going to show a little bit because it's quite funny. It's quite humorous. But the fact they had it ready to go straight away, like the second, it's a piss. It's a piss take of an old Apple commercial from the 80s, I think. Yeah, it's like an Orwellian.
Well, they had this ready quick.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because they knew, mate. Anyway, but yeah, sound, whatever. And then, lo and behold, Apple. My location's visible, by the way. Avast, go away. Cheers, mate. Apple are threatening to, pull the developing tools. So Unreal Engine,
developer accounts. And
so that would fuck up a shit ton of bloody that balls up a load of developers, publishers, etc., who use Unreal Engine. Sorry, because you think how many apps are out on the App Store, and how many would use Unreal to create their app? But it's like taking paint away from Picasso, mate. Do you know what I mean? How does that? Does this rub you the right way, or what? Or is this a bit shitty from both sides?
It's shitty from both sides.
Yeah, Dan, you agreement, mate?
Yes, definitely.
You buzzing?
I just don't know why it's a problem. Why it's a big problem?
Because Epic.
As the consumer, I don't care.
I don't care either. They can both go fuck themselves for all I care.
Well, no, like Epic to do some good things with other games, but
yeah.
Fortnite is just not anything I'm interested in now.
No, not at all.
No.
Played it at the beginning, it was alright, but
I did, yeah, I enjoyed it to begin with, but
about
then
3
it's
games,
just...
I was like, no. It's a domino effect, isn't it? It starts with Fortnite, and then they pull Fortnite, and then there's like, you're still pissing about, so I'm going to pull Unreal support, and then I'm going to pull it, and like, Apple don't give a fuck. They're richer than Russia, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's the old xCloud not being on iOS because of the terms and conditions, and it's like, do they really give a really?
They're not losing anything.
No, they fuck.
I mean, that to be fair is Xbox's gain. That's Microsoft's gain.
Oh yeah, because they're all over it now. Like even in your shop, John, they went the other day and it's like, oh, get a free xCloud with this phone, and
it'll be a make or break for Microsoft. Will that xCloud? If it doesn't do well,
they'll make it. They're the first ones. They're doing it the best. They'll move into, let's say, the next gen much better than I think PlayStation.
It's going to bury Stadia, by the way.
Yeah, it will kill Stadia.
Bury it.
Yeah.
As much as I want Google to fight them, do you know what I mean? I don't like having one.
I think Stadia will end up very much like. Do you remember OnLive?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, a bit like that.
Yeah, fucking on. Remember that, John?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
There is a chance, what is it called? NVIDIA GeForce Now might do all right, even
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of games got pulled.
Cloud.
That was weird as well. Something happened with that because a lot of stuff got pulled from there, and they had like virtually not. They had like almost every game on Steam throughout its beta, and then when it comes to, like,
actual release,
the release, everyone was pulled it because it was going on xCloud, it was going on this, it was going on that. We'll see. Anyway, I have some statements, gentlemen. Do you want an Apple statement? I've got one here. You ready? Epic has had apps on the App Store for a decade and have benefited from the App Store ecosystem, including its tools, testing and distributing that Apple provides to all developers. Epic agreed to the App Store terms and guidelines freely, and we're glad they built such a successful business on the App Store. The fact that their business interests now lead them to push for a special arrangement does not change the fact that these guidelines create a level playing field for all developers and make the store safe for all users. We will make every effort to work with Epic to resolve these violations so that they can return Fortnite to the App Store.
So they're trying to say they're playing ball.
Jargon, that is, mate. Yeah, so it all started when they tried to bypass the App Store pay for the fucking V-Bucks and shit.
V-Bucks.
I mean, oh mate, just keep an eye on this because this is.
You can't not keep an eye on it. It's like on my news feed every day,
every single day. But yeah, That's just bollocks. Shock, right? But it's bollocks. But I'm sure we'll have something to say about it. I mean, Google are annoyed as well, but they don't give a fuck because they're Google. I mean, they're like, yeah, whatever, do what you want. You can still get it on Android, but you have to acquire it through the internet browser. You have to acquire it through. You can't just get it off the Play Store. You have to get it off the internet.
Yeah.
I believe that's what you do. Anything to add before we go into the unpopular opinions?
No.
Fortnite shit.
I agree.
Oh. Speaking of shit games, Jam.
What?
What's your unpopular opinion this week, mate? You go last, actually. Dan, you go first.
I was thinking this when I was speaking to Renzo on that last week, and I think you as well. That so this is FIFA. My opinion. They sell it on the fact that it looks different.
Mm-hmm.
New updated licenses, updated kits, slightly updated graphics, I suppose, but the meat of the game's engine is all the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's only small tweaks here and there, and like you said before, Jack, like what PES is doing this year should be FIFA and PES every year until next gen.
Or at least most years, I think. There's
there's significant change.
Like 20, 30 quid.
I honestly don't. I don't know why they haven't got to a point in which they're doing like every single year they update the game. Like rather than bringing out a new copy every single year, just make it like add it as like a DLC. Make some more money.
It should be an update. I mean, like at least for 3 years or something like that. Every 3 years, then whack a 50 quid one out if there's a major upgrade in it. Yeah. But
do you know why they don't?
Because people buy it. Exactly. But that's the thing, though. It does. I think it's like more of a placebo effect when you pick up like FIFA 16 to 17, or I presume, I can't remember. It felt new for an hour or two, and then it just feels like the same old FIFA with new kits.
Do you know the thing? What I think happens, right? They could do all this shit differently. They said, right, we'll change this, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that, right? And then they go to press events, and the press like, oh yeah, this feels better, this feels different. And then they balance everything, and it just goes back to basic, back to what you remember. And I think that's where
they will inject a lot into like journey mode, story mode, and things, which is cool. And I actually agree with that. Actually, in 17, I think that's what I played the most was journey mode, just because it was a bit of like some narrative.
But the one thing that annoys me about journey mode is you can score like 10 goals, and then you're like, oh, go on loan to Aston Villa. Like, what?
Yeah.
What? All right, then. But yeah. Dan, are you a FIFA man, Dan?
I've dabbled. I do. The last one I did play was the one with journey mode.
Same as us.
Well,
the first journey mode.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the journey mode. I thought it was a nice add-on.
He was in Doctor Who, by the
you're
way.
right.
Alex Hunter.
Was he?
He was in the Christmas special one for that year, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but since then it's just little bits of stuff they've added, but that's about it.
I couldn't tell you the difference between FIFA 20 and FIFA 17 now.
The coolest thing about FIFA that I've seen in a long time is the ability to jump in and jump out sim matches and career mode. Just little things like that. I'm like,
do not even care about that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, it's just little things. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then it's like, oh, we can take corners and more spin. I'm like, no one cares.
Yeah, but
take penalties by pressing 50 buttons. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I still don't know how to do that. By the way, they changed the penalty system in like 17, and I had no idea.
Yeah, I was like,
no idea how to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, Daniel.
Yes.
You got one here. Musical
I do.
one. Go on.
Yeah. So obviously not game related, but love Papa Roach, but they've been around for God, how long are we talking? And they are still going. And their
making new music.
Yeah, they're still making new music, and I think they should die. I think they should just.
They should die.
Yeah, I've had enough of it.
Do you mean the band? Like just their music?
Yeah, go on hiatus. Take a break. Take a break.
How old are they now?
Oh God,
400 years old.
Jacoby Shaddix is like 45
Is that the
now or
singer?
something like
That's
that.
not
yeah.
old. Rockstars live until they're
No,
70.
to be fair,
Metallica,
I just it's one of those
AC/DC.
it's one of those bands that like they don't change anything and it's
Yeah,
like
I don't
I'm just
see them in headlines or that much
they're
anymore.
so boring now. Like it was great back when Scars came out and all that, but now just
It's like if Vanilla Ice was still like in the limelight and
yeah,
spotlight. It's like just
Yeah,
you know,
just
you had
get
one
rid-
good song, chill.
yeah. I've had enough. I've just had enough.
Speaking of bands that have been around for a fucking long time, have either of you two heard the new Rolling Stones single? Yes, you heard me right. Rolling Stones. I've got a new song out.
I've not heard it, so I don't know.
Are you serious?
I'm being serious.
Is it on Spotify?
It must be. Rolling Stones are still fantastic, by the way. I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna get on
Oh
them.
yeah, don't get me wrong. I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
It's almost like what do you call it? David Bowie's still coming out with new music. And he's
David Bowie's
been
dead,
like,
mate.
for
Yeah.
however long, hasn't he? But they keep on finding music.
Yeah, to be fair, demos and unreleased tracks. Jam, I'm not lying to you. It's called
What's it called?
Scarlet, featuring Paul Mescal. It's on YouTube. Do you want me to send you the link?
Yeah, do it.
On
I'll probably have a
Spotify
listen.
I'm
at
gonna
T
put-
moment.
Jam, I'm not lying to you, mate. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you because I'm a nice guy.
Cool.
Right. Cool.
Um,
That works.
I'm intrigued. I'll listen to it in a bit.
Anyway, my one. Going back to in the middle of the show, I think Skyward Sword gets too much of a bad time.
Because it's
I
shy.
think it's that bad. Everyone needs to chill, mate. I think it was it's fair. There are issues, mate. Like Fee goes on for ages. I'm like, yes. There's too much hand holding for the first 5 or 10 hours. I'm like, yes.
5 or 10 hours
Yeah, but honestly,
That
it's
is a
ridiculous. It's
long
ridiculous.
time of
I'm
a
like,
game,
Jesus Christ, that's.
and you're most of the way through
Fee,
the game
like,
by then.
Come on, no, this was about 40.
Is it because of the gameplay mechanics being motion? Like
Yeah,
with the-
that I think I didn't have a problem with that because I'm not sure, but quite a few people had a few issues with the motion plus thing and that
Okay.
tampered the experience. And could argue 40, 50 hours long. The game does overstay its welcome a bit, but no, it's decent, mate. You've got a link that's not what do you call it? Expressive, and
Okay.
you know the narrative's cool. It's like the first Zelda, if you will. But yeah, gets too much hate for my liking. But anyway, enough about that. Jam.
What?
Forgotten Gem. What you got, mate?
I've got my Forgotten Gem.
Is it shite?
No, but it kind of relates to like mobile games, and this is probably why we don't see it anymore.
Why does it? What you bringing us here, mate?
I'm going back to the Game Boy Advance.
Ooh.
Yeah, love this game,
No, you didn't. What
and it
was
spawned a fighting game from it, or vice versa. I don't know which way round it is. But Super Puzzle Fighter 2.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2, mate.
Puzzle Fighter, such a good game, and
No,
I
it
played that
wasn't.
a long time on this. But they made Pocket Fighter for the PS1 as well, which is basically the sprites for this, like little mini Street Fighter characters, in a fighting game.
Mhm.
And in it, they're picking up the gems that they use in Puzzle Fighter.
Yeah.
But like I say, I don't think we'll ever see something like that again,
Not on-
like marketed by like Capcom or something like that because
Yeah.
of Bejeweled and Candy Crush and things like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It just goes straight under the radar nowadays. But I'm just bringing it out because I love the game.
You love puzzle games. You love fighting games, mate.
I mean, well, I love puzzle games and fighting games on top, and
You
especially
buzzing.
Street Fighter was sick. As well, when you like clear like your big jewels as well, boom, super move. It's quite cool. The animations as well,
Yeah.
loved it. But yeah, bring back Puzzle Fighter.
Yeah. I played one of them on PS1. Which one was that? That Pocket Fighter.
Pocket Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was just like these, it's like Morrigan and that,
Do you,
just like that.
do you know what's funny? Watching this makes me want to play the Mortal Kombat clone that they made on Deception. I'd like.
Oh yeah,
to
yeah, they did it.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun.
So it'd be cool to see, like, if they had when Street Fighter Anniversary came out, if they threw this in as a mini game, would have been great.
Yeah.
I'd have this on Switch all day long.
I'd have most things on
Online.
Switch all day long, to be
It'd be
fair.
great.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Nice, Jam. Very well done. Gentlemen, it's quiz time. I think NS has done one, so the title's up for grabs. This week, gentlemen, well, today I should say, we have. There's a YouTuber called Family Jules. What's it called? Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, Family Jules. Jules spelled Jules. Guitarist, covers video game music. You know the drill. Not going to ask you for. Can I ask you for the name of the franchise? Are you ready? I have 5 tracks. Best of 5. You ready?
Yes.
Just name the franchise, if you will. But it's a trailer. It's a bloody advert. 2 seconds, lads.
Trailer. Lovely.
I meant advert. You know what I meant. You're buzzing.
I'm always buzzing.
If you need more volume, let me know. Let's go.
Not close.
Daniel, do you know?
I don't, but I could listen to it all day long.
Oh, sick.
It's a tune.
He's the guy that did the guitar work for Cadence of Hyrule and Crypt of the Necrodancer. I believe he did that. Any idea? Do you want a clue?
Go on.
Yeah.
It's on the Switch.
A lot of games on the Switch.
Exclusively on the Switch. Arguably the biggest franchise in the world.
I'll take a guess at Mario Kart 8.
You say Mario Kart 8.
I'll say
Yeah.
Pokemon.
One of
Some
you
small
is
one.
right. It is not Mario Kart 8, sorry, Dan.
Is it Pokemon?
Pokemon Sword and Shield, yeah. I'll give you that, John, mate. Congratulations, your knowledge there oozing out your brain. Next one. You'll get this one. I know you're going to get this one. Name the...
Thanks for checking out GuitarTricks.com.
No, sorry.
Name the advert.
Name the advert.
Kinder Bueno.
Yes. You ready?
Go on. That's a tune, by the way. I've got this down, Dan.
It's fucking legend.
Ringing a bell, but
It's ringing a bell. What do you mean it's ringing a bell? Dan, do you know? Because Jam knows this one.
I should know it.
You should
but,
know it.
But my head is.
I'm having doubts, to be fair, but I do know it.
having doubts, Jam?
Because I overthink things, that's why.
Jam put him out of his misery, mate.
Luigi's Mansion.
It is Luigi's Mansion 2-0. Lucky Dan, mate, lad. Next. This is one of my favourite video game songs of all time. Cheers.
Yeah. Don't know.
You do.
Very Irish. Irish-ish.
Do any of you guys know?
I'll have a guess.
Have a guess, mate.
Bioshock.
It's not Bioshock. Daniel. The manual.
Near Automata.
It's not near. Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
It's on Switch.
He's everything that this
And
guy does
PC.
on Switch.
To be fair.
And what?
PC.
Nope.
No?
Am I going to kill myself?
No, I don't think you're going to. I don't
Beat
think,
myself up, right?
I may be speaking out of left field, but I don't think any of you played this one.
It reminds me of like when you're just wandering around the world in like Final Fantasy or something like that, or in a tavern.
Oh,
I know
Witcher 3.
No.
No.
No. Close though.
The Final Fantasy 7.
No, you gimp.
Oh no, I'm just going straight for the ball point. It is. It reminds like you just walking. Oh, is it Xenoblade?
No. You're close for these though. No clue.
Xenoblade's not on PC. I don't know why I said that.
Don't know why it's a diver.
Nope.
Are you both out or you
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
gentlemen? Octopath Traveler.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No.
I won't beat myself up about that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
Next.
This is true. What is...
You do know.
I think I know.
No.
I don't think I know. I'll have a guess.
About a minute. However you know. However you want to guess.
I haven't got it in the nose.
Daniel. Do you know?
I ain't got nothing on that one.
Nothing. Jam.
F-Zero.
Is it F-Zero? It's not F-Zero.
Fuck.
Not a clue.
It almost sounds like it could be out of Final Fantasy.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'd take a guess at Final Fantasy 8, maybe.
Because I'm accepting franchises, I want to give you that one.
Oof.
It's not Final Fantasy 8. Jam, which one is it, mate?
No. 7?
No.
6?
No.
10?
Yes.
Not 10.
It's
Is it 10?
10.
That's, I know everything about. I know everything about 10, but obviously I didn't recognise that.
Seymour
What's-
Battle.
All right, fair enough. On the ice mountain.
Yeah. I thought I'd seen that one in there for you. We'll do one more. You're both going to get this one, I think.
So, when I need a product
No.
copy, log
Advert. This guy's here. Fiverr. No. Leave me alone. Cheers, mate.
Kinder Bueno.
One though.
I already know what it is.
Dennis the Menace, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to link to this guy's channel. That's sick. We both know it. You know we know it.
Now is Jam going to be the jet so we can share the victory?
Yeah, we know what it is. We both know.
Do you know what it is?
I'll put in the chat the first line of the title. Dan, finish it off.
Ultimate menu screen.
Buzz in.
I thought you was going to put brothers and I would have put ultimate in one.
Buzz in. They both buzz in.
Buzzing.
You know something, now that I've been listening to that, I kind of want to listen to Dragon Force.
Do it.
I listened to Dragon Force on the way home today.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it came up in my random playlist.
Nice. Yeah, that about wraps up this show. What am I doing? What have I done? You're buzzing.
What?
You're both buzzing.
I'm living the dream. I'm off tomorrow.
That's if I'm off tomorrow.
I might have to go to my mum's. I still don't know yet, you know.
Anyway, yes, that about wraps up the show, lads. Thank you so much for joining. Are you streaming this week at all, apart from Thursday?
Probably at some point.
You're buzzing. Dan.
Yep.
Are you streaming?
Next week probably.
Buzzing.
I'm off all week next week, so
Mate,
I spelled.
should we raid Lucy?
Yeah,
Three of us.
she just went live.
Oh, Sam. But yeah, lads, thank you so much for joining. Everyone on YouTube, you know the drill by now. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that good stuff. Woohoo! Helps us out a great deal.
You get to see these beautiful faces more often if you
Beautiful
do.
faces. Yeah, we'll be in your feeds, mate, in your sub boxes, living the dream, talking nonsense about video games. We're back Thursday for another show. But until then, keep it casual. See you later, guys.
bye.